Thank you so much for always watching my video and staying tuned. And today, on this episode, we're going to talk with Charlene about the importance of taking insurance for your business or your company. Yeah, and the process, steps. Yeah, you learn that to get. So, yeah. So, hi.
Hello, guys. Yes, I'm excited to be on the Tracy's Kubi show. yes.
For the second video.
It's an honor. It's really a pleasure to be interviewed by a young entrepreneur also, because as I was telling you, also content creation, this is also your business. Okay, so it's really happy to meet like my younger sister, a younger daughter especially in the business world, and to see you doing your thing, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes. So tell me, what would you like to know about business insurance, Tracy?
Why is it important for me to insure my business or my company?
Yes. As you know, the principle behind why we take insurance basically protects us and our businesses against the risks, that we face on a day-to-day basis. Okay, for example, let's say for your business, let's say you own a salon, okay, or you own maybe an exhibition spot somewhere in town, and a customer comes to your business. Maybe you're cleaning the floor. You've not put that yellow triangle, you get, for in the event of injury, you get, and they fall and they get hurt. Do you know they can sue you because they are within your premises?
I didn't know that.
So insurance really comes through for us in such instances. So in that case, for example, if you have a cover called a public liability cover, then the insurance cover will actually cater for the damages or the whatever you will be charged, whatever maybe the courts will decide that you should pay towards maybe the injury that client that the client may be underwent because of their medical costs and everything else. Okay, so insurance in business is very important, because then it assures you as a business owner that you don't have to go back into your pockets, like during hard times. Let's say this building catches fire, okay, like here at our offices, then we do have, like commercial property insurance, for the items, in the office, our laptops, and all the other, the fittings within the office, all these are insured. So it's very important as a business to have insurance, okay? And there are very many, different types of business insurance that a business can take. For example, for companies that deal with data, you may need cyber insurance in the event that you're hacked. Okay, let's say in a company that has, motor vehicles, and the staff members are using these motor vehicles, or they're transporting goods from point A to point B, they may need commercial motor vehicle insurance. Okay, so how as a business owner you get to identify what are the different types of insurance that I need is it's important to sit down with an insurance agent. They get to understand what are your day-to-day operations like, they get to understand your staff members and stuff like that. Your normal operations, then they will guide you on what risks actually your business faces on a day-to-day basis and what covers that you should consider taking up. For example, workers' compensation insurance, what we call WIBA. So that should your employees get hurt or harmed during their day-to-day duties, then they're compensated, in the event of death, in the event of accident. And WIBA, by the way, is an act, it's a law in Kenya that every business person in this country must have WIBA. So the question is, business people, do you have WIBA for your employees? Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, yes. You can, you can actually be, unaweza pelekwa mbele if you don't have WIBA. So it's important. It's one of those insurance policies that as long as you have employees, you need to have WIBA. Yes.
And someone may watch this video and wonder, why should I need a business insurance? And I'm just running like a small business.
And
Importance of the business insurance in a business.
Okay. So even if your outfit is small, ask yourself a few questions. In your small outfit, should you wake up, should you come to work the following day, upate the building imeungua and all your stock, kila kitu imeenda, how will you get back on your feet? Do you have savings that, do you have like emergency savings for doing so? So if the question is that utaumia, should the property, the things that you use for your day-to-day operations be pretty much wiped off, then you need business insurance. It's not costly. Your mind may be blown, when you get a quote, from your agent, but it's important to insure the things that are important to you, the things that are important for the day-to-day running of your business. Yes. So because I'll tell you, even if you're in town, maybe you're seeing, maybe I have this small stall, my stock, insure that stock. I'm sure if that stock was maybe to be stolen, or if the building was to be razed down, you will undergo so much losses. So just feel the confidence, approach an insurance agent, let them show you. You don't have to take all the insurance covers, by the way. You don't have to take all the insurance covers that are available, but pick the most important covers for your business and the covers that will allow business continuity. Yes.
So my other question is kind of tricky because nowadays we find that most people are maybe making their own stuff from home. Only they have the pickup points, right? And here at the pickup points, they pay rent and the products are there. So the owner of the shop, or is it the owner of the shop who is supposed to take the insurance, or is it the person who puts his product there? Na unapata the product siye peke yake anaweka, there are many people. So who is to take the insurance, and what insurance should she take?
So in that case, I guess it really depends with the contract, between the business people and the pickup point. So I'm not sure that the person who owns the pickup point is in a position to insure goods that are not his. Because remember, when you're when you're doing insurance, you need to show that you have a claim to the goods or to the assets that you're insuring. So, and since I'm guessing this is just a transit point, okay, this is just a transit point where maybe you put your goods by evening, they've been picked, they've been collected. So I'm not very sure if the owner of the pickup point is really going to insure the goods themselves. He can put up insurance like public liability, so that when a client comes to collect their items and they fall there, he's protected himself. You get? He can also take up, like commercial property insurance. He can insure, the shelves, the fittings, any computers within that area, like his own property. But for you as the business owner, okay, the onus is on you to insure your goods. Yes. Okay. Insure your stock. Let's say maybe your stock, you purchase clothes, you sell them from home, online, so you only dispatch when you get an order, right? So make sure that you insure that stock. Yes.
Okay. And that's some of the requirements I need when I want to apply for a business insurance.
So this really varies because we have very many different types of business insurance. Like as I told you, you could be coming, maybe there's a client who he has a fleet of cars for his business, so he wants motor insurance. So the requirements for that are very different from maybe the lawyer who wants to take what you call a professional indemnity cover. So really, the requirements are per case. It's dependent on which cover are you taking. Then now your agent will take you through, say for this professional indemnity, we need your practicing license, we need your national ID, we need your KRA pin. So these ones, the requirements for onboarding, these are guided by which cover are you taking. Yes. For example, if you're doing like cyber insurance, okay, the one for protecting yourself when you're hacked, the requirements will be very different from when you're trying to insure maybe your employees for a WIBA cover. Yes.
So when I have a cyber, I take my business insurance. I can take two for myself and for my what do you call them? My products or my items at the office.
So now you're talking about cyber cafe. If you have a cyber cafe, yes. Now, especially in such places, when you have many possibly machines, very costly. You have fittings, you have tables, you have it takes a lot of capital to put together that cyber cafe. Okay. So yes, you can insure all those, the laptops, everything. To the insurance company, they'll just need to know what are the machines you have here, what are the serial numbers, So once you give them a list of what is to be insured, then they'll give you a quotation. And you will be pleasantly surprised. As I keep saying, insurance is affordable, even for business owners. Take that leap of faith, reach out to your favorite, to your preferred insurance agent, and let them get you a few comparative quotations to see where you will get the best deal. Yes.
And what are some of the process I need to go through before I get my insurance, my business insurance?
So now, insurance is not hard to get. Let's start from there. So in most cases, you just need to show that you really are a business, like you have maybe a certificate of incorporation, like you're actually a proper business, It's not just I wake up and decide I am Mama Bima and Associates. No. Depending on the cover that I'm taking, you actually need to show that you're actually in business. Okay. You also need to show that whatever you are insuring, you have what we call insurable interest. Okay. And now, just depending on whichever cover that you need, then your agent will take you through. So for this cover, Mama Bima, I will need XYZ. Okay, and then after that, they'll give you a quotation, and you can actually sign up for the cover. So there's some documentation you'll possibly do. Okay, some forms to be filled, some even to stamp with your business stamp and everything. But yes, it's actually a very seamless process.
Yes. How long will it take for me to get the paperwork done?
Paperwork. When your agent comes to those forms, it's very easy. It's just fill there, give us this information, do this, and maybe for processing of the cover, also depending on which cover it is, but give or take 24 hours, you should be on cover. Yes.
And they pay for that.
Pardon?
They pay for that.
For the services? I keep telling people, by the way, this business of ours, because we earn on commission basis. Okay? So when Mama Bima takes the business, say I've gotten, for example, let's say I've gotten a medical insurance cover for a particular business, and I take them to company A. Company A will pay me for bringing that business. So I cannot charge my client, I should be thanking you. I'm the one to bring you notebooks, and calendars, So we do not charge clients because, in essence, this is how we also earn a daily living, by sourcing for business, getting the business, taking it to the insurance company, and we earn a commission on that business that we have taken. Yes.
And some of the business, like common business insurance for a business person to take as?
So now, depending on on your kind of business, this could be WIBA. Dear business people, you need WIBA. You need to protect your employees, when they are, when they are working for you. And you can even take WIBA Plus that covers them pretty much 24 hours. Okay? So WIBA is very important. I know we are still a long way, although it's an act of parliament and it's a law in our country, we are still a long way from, having all business owners to accept this and actually provide WIBA for all the employees. We also have medical insurance, okay? A key loyalty benefit, so if you have employees and you can afford it, it's one of those benefits to consider maybe giving to your employees. General liability insurance, like the one I was telling you, should someone walk into your premises and they are injured and they sue you, the public liability or general liability kind of covers step in. We have motor insurance, commercial motor insurance, this is for businesses that have motor vehicles. Which other? Professional indemnity, especially professional liability covers. Right now, cyber insurance is now becoming a big thing, especially, for banks, for basically businesses that deal with data, because nowadays, being hacked is a big thing. You get, and when your data is hacked, or when hackers access your database, then what will your customers do? They'll probably run to court to sue you. So it's very important. These are some of the key covers that you should consider. Also, commercial property insurance, for your business. Consider insuring the property that you need for your day-to-day operations to keep running. Yes.
You can't start a business without a business insurance. And how long does it take for one to renew his business insurance? It's just on your allowance, that's it?
No. These covers run for 1 year. So these are short-term contracts that run for 1 year. So what you do is, at about month 10, month 11, into the cover, you'll always notice your agent will send you an email and tell you, hey, Tracy, this is the renewal notice. Please start organizing yourself financially because on maybe 10th March, we will need now to renew the cover. So it becomes a very seamless process. With a good agent, you'll always have a notification that this is coming up. Prepare your finances. And once you pay the renewal premiums, you're back on cover. Yes.
That's super. Now, how much does it cost?
That really depends. It depends from one business to the other. It depends on what you're insuring. Because, there is one employer who has, 5,000 employees, right? There's another employer who has 10 employees. So if they're taking a WIBA cover, those two cannot pay the same amount of premium. Okay? So you'll find, and also it depends with maybe what's the designation. Maybe someone working at KPLC as an engineer or a technical person, maybe who climbs on the poles, either a steamer, they will not be charged at the same rate with an accountant, maybe working at KCB Bank. Okay, because these two, in terms of even the risk that they face in their day-to-day occupations, is very different. So there isn't an amount that I can tell you that this is how much you're charged. It really depends on which cover are you taking, and and what are the risks posed, and also what value are you insuring. Yes.
Everything is a process.
Yeah.
Okay.